Hi guys, how are you? So thank you so much for all the love on my last video. I really appreciate it. And to my friend Emma, who told me you're doing amazing, sweetie. I put this in the I put this in the video specifically for you. So say hey. Okay, so we're talking about Amina, the aggressive investor today. I love aggressive investors because when you're young, you have the ability, you have the drive, you have the money to go after things that you want and go after high risk investments, yeah? But not only that, you also have bravery. When you're in your late 30s, early 40s, late 40s, your bravery just becomes a puddle. When you're younger, it's an ocean, it's a lake. Okay, so that's why I'm talking about Amina, the aggressive investor today. Brings to mind something that I wanted to talk about with you guys: debt liquidation. I don't have a lot of debt because I have always been very wary of someone telling me or calling me Onigbese. You know, Onigbese means someone who owes. And from the time I was very little, I have always been so incredibly worried that I would owe somebody and the person will make my life a living hell. So let us talk about Amina. Amina, the sassy investor, the part-time content creator, traveling nurse. Let's talk about Amina. So investment portfolio and think, yeah, I made a good decision investing in this. It's how I feel about Seplat. And Seplat has gone from 671, which was what price I bought it at that time, to 6,711. How? Like, that's like 1,000%. 1,000% increase. And I'm just sitting on it. I'm like happy because money is good. Everybody likes money. Okay. When the difference between a moderate investor and an aggressive investor is that moderate investors, I advise them to go 50% global giants, 50% stability shields, 50% dividend yielders, and 10% dropper foothold. Now, I advise aggressive investors to go 50% global giants, 20% high risk crypto assets, 20% stability shields, and 10% dropper footholds. At this point in time, I have to tell you guys that you can adjust the percentages as you want, like you want. You can adjust them, but at the same time, I don't recommend you adjust them. Well, that might check the investment shield, check for the investment checklist, check for the my personal Nigerian stock recommendations, etc, and check for the with 2 presentation slides. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate you. Bye. Yeah, and also check the slides because I made the slides because I was feeling good and